Good afternoon. So it's March, and right around this time, I think about spring cleaning. The person I think about is Marie Kondo, who is an expert in organizing your home. I'm not here to talk to you about decluttering, but I am here to tell you about an idea that will spark joy. My name is Amy Pragel, and I'm here to talk to you about acts of kindness. I have a 4-year-old daughter, and a few months ago, she had the day off from preschool, so I took her to breakfast. We went to our local coffee shop, and a few minutes into eating, a young man in his 20s walked in. He went up to the first person in line and said, "Will you buy me breakfast?" The man said no. He went to the second person, same answer. Now, in this time, I had a couple things running in my mind. Should I buy him breakfast? Is he going to ask me to do the same? I have my daughter with me. Should I be doing this at this time? In the next decision, I thought this was the perfect time to do this. So I raised my hand and said, "I will buy you breakfast." Fast forward into the car, my daughter asked me, "Why did that man not have money to buy breakfast?" And I said to her, "We're always in different circumstances in life as people. And if we have something, we should share with others." I thought she got it at the time, but I wasn't sure, as much as a 4-year-old could get. Well, a few weeks after that, at dinner, unprompted, she said, "Mama, I want to share with you your favorite cookie. I have enough. I don't need any more, just like you did when you shared with that man." Now I know she got it. This experience still moves me today because it reminds me that as parents, we are our child's first teachers. As parents and teachers, we are used to research. The University of Sussex in the UK did the largest kindness study of its time to date. 60,000 participants were involved in over 140 countries. My biggest takeaway was that people are unwilling to do kind actions at times because they are worried about being misinterpreted in their actions. Have you ever had this before? I had it in my story. In fact, 70% of respondents felt this way. They felt that they were overthinking it and felt they didn't want to do it at that time. So I had thought, well, is there a way to remove this kindness barrier? I'm a game changer, and I actually started my LEAD journey a couple years ago. I finished in September. And like many of you, I have loved this LEAD journey. The class that did it for me was design thinking. I took that last March. And in it, I asked the question, how might we shape kindness in children? That first "how might we" statement inspired Pago, a public benefit corporation. It was even at last Meet a We that I met my co-founder, Alana Green. We are so grateful to share with you this journey of Pago. Pago is a digital marketplace for kindness. What does that even mean? What I have attempted to do is put kindness in an online platform. So you can go there to put kindness that you'd like to request and actually fulfill kindnesses of your own that you can find. This is an attempt to remove what we call the kindness barrier. Now, what's my call to action as we think about the community and think about building our platform? First, if you run into this situation where you can do a kindness, embrace it. Take that opportunity and do that kindness for others. Second, if someone does give you a kindness, thank them for it. Acknowledge it. It will go a long way. Simple actions mean so much to other people. You know, the other day, I was actually making baba ganoush as a side for dinner, and I forgot pita bread, funny enough. So I decided I would go to Trader Joe's, a local grocery store, at 4 p.m. on a Sunday. It was packed. People were everywhere, and some of you might say that was not a good decision, but I did it anyway. And I happened to land the second person in line. The first person in front of me had a full cart, and I had to make it home for dinner. That person actually turned to me and said, "You know what? Go ahead." That was such a simple action that made my day. When I left, I went out and I donated to the Girl Scout cookies right there. Because these simple actions really, really make a difference. Well, what Pago means today, I'd love to explain that to you as well. Pago is Latin for village and to pay in Spanish. So Pago represents our attempt to create a village and pay kindness forward in the world. We hope to create a village where you are sparked by joy, but also sustains it. Thank you for listening and paying it forward with kindness.